So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is my second time recording this because me being the smart person that I am decided to format my SD card without transferring over the files to my computer. So here we go. What is up, guys? It is Noob Killer Mike here. Welcome back to yet another episode of 2-Minute Tuesdays. In this episode, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make the VHS look in Premiere Pro. Now, this is actually one of my favorite video effects, even though it's not really an effect. It just kind of gives the viewer that nostalgic type of feeling with that old school VHS look, having the bars on the side and the grain and the faded film type look. But with that being said, let's throw 2 minutes up on the clock. Let's get started.
Alright guys, so now once you have all of your footage imported into Premiere, the first thing you're going to want to do is head down to the New Item tab down here at the bottom. Click on Black Video. Now make sure that your video settings match your sequence settings. Usually it'll end up being in 1920 by 1080. Now depending on what frame rate you picked, my footage was all filmed in 29.97 frames per second. You may have done it in either 24 or 60 or something like that. So now we're just going to go ahead and press OK. Now you're going to want to do is click and drag this black video up on top of your sequence and then drag it so that way it fills the entirety of the sequence. Now the next step is to press Alt Tab and click and drag another black video on top of the already existing one. Now double click on the bottom black video, go to Effect Controls, and then go to Motion. Now you're going to want to change the first number to 2650. And then now from there what you can do is click on the top black video, double click on that, head to Effect Controls, Motion, change that first number to -730. Now, as you guys can see, we have the nice black VHS bars. Now, the next step to go even further with the VHS look is what I like to do. I like to add a little bit of noise. Now, the effect should be under the Noise and Grain folder in the Video Effects tab. Click and drag the noise effect on top of your first clip. And then usually what I like to do is I like to go somewhere between 15 and 20% of grain. So I think we'll go with 18 looks good. And then the final step, what I like doing is going over to the Lumetri color. I usually like picking the F8700 V2 STD. Now 100% intensity I find is too much, so I kind of go somewhere around 50 maybe, and that usually looks good. What you can do is click on that first clip and then press copy, and then what you're going to want to do is press A, Shift to select the all of the video clips to the right of where you clicked. Press V again and then right click over one of the selected clips and then paste attributes. And then make sure that you have noise and Lumetri color selected. Press OK, and now all of your clips look like that first one.
Stop and turn around, I'm busting. If she do that thing with the mouth, I'm busting. If she got the matching bra and panties all black, all lace, goddamn, I'ma bust it like all damn day. If you look at me the right way, I might just crush it. And these bitches looking sideways, I never trust them, but
So as always, hopefully that was easy enough to follow. If you guys do have any questions, make sure to let me know. It's very straightforward. Just kind of add the black videos and then add the noise and add your Lumetri colors. We all have different editing styles. So if you like more grain than how I did it, then go ahead, by all means, go more grain or less grain. If you don't like the Lumetri table that I use, then by all means, pick a different one. It's all up to your interpretation as to what you see best fits your footage, and that's kind of how I gauge what kind of Lumetri tables I use and how much fade I use and how much noise I use. So stay creative. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And always remember to just stay killing them.